Hi everybody, welcome in to Spirit of Life Alchemy. This is your reading for the spring equinox happening on the 20th of March 2023 at 21:24 UK Greenwich Mean Time. So let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say. Just move my tea out of the way. So we're going to use the guide deck, and then we're going to use good old favourites, the El Goliath. So what do we need to know for this spring equinox happening on the 20th of March 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these spring equinox energies, all for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? And one more feeling. Okay, let's put that over there. Just moved it over there. Let's move it back. It didn't feel right there. Okay, so let's see at the bottom of the deck. Oof, Ocean of Eternal Love. Okay, healing, creativity and fertility. The moon. The moon makes, let me just have a look in here. Moon makes a sextile, no, a conjunction to Neptune. It's tomorrow. Sure, it's making it. It's coming up to that energy for tomorrow. Yeah, it's before the new moon in Aries. It's like, I know there's something Neptunian going on. Yeah. So I've just been writing out all the astrology. I've done today's and I've done tomorrow's, and sometimes I forget what day I'm on. So more water energy. We've got purification by water, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. So quite a watery thing going on here. And then healing, reconnecting with your true nature. Nice energy. So as we come out of the dark, as we go into the light in the Northern Hemisphere, it's an opportunity for healing and releasing. I know in the approach to the spring equinox, we had Mercury and then Venus, and then the Sun, and the Moon will do it tomorrow, conjuncting Pluto, sextiling Pluto, who is currently right at the end of Capricorn, before they each move into Aries. So the other day we had Mercury doing it, today we have the Sun doing it, and then tomorrow the Moon's going to do it as well. So an opportunity for healing, for releasing, and what we need to let go of before we step into the new astrological year and into the light. Okay, and in the Southern Hemisphere, you're going the other way. You're releasing and integrating and putting the seeds down. You're getting into the dark half of the year, so you're planting the seeds for next year's spring. Anyway, back to the cards. So what do we need to know for today? The 20th of March 2023, spring equinox. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? One more. So where we find ourselves, the Seven of Wands, the determined otter. Going into the past, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the sacred white scale ball. Below we've got the Queen of Cups, the Mother of Crystals. Above we've got Justice, the Doves of Equality. Moving into one, the Magician, the Alchemical Master. That's interesting because at winter solstice, two cards that came out, we had the Lovers, the Alchemical Heart, and we had the Empress, which was the Alchemical Mother. Now we're moving into the Alchemical Master. It's all about the alchemy, you know. Okay, the clarifiers. We've got the Two of Swords, the Blind Seal, the Sacred Fire, the Purifying Bonfire, and the Hierophant, the Master of Keys. And at the bottom we've got the Six of Wands, the El Goliath Hive. And I will take the King of Wands, the Glowing White Stag, because I'm just getting a real energy of the King of Wands at this spring equinox and at the new moon tomorrow. And we've got the Two of Wands, and we have the Ten of Pentacles as well. And the Expansion, the Shedding Snake. Okay, so let's have a look at the cards. Have a look at the cards. What have we got? Let's put those over there. I sit at a slightly different place every day in this chair, and the cards are always slightly different. And okay, right. So we've still got the last of the Pisces energy going on, with the moon conjuncting or coming up to a conjunction with Neptune in Pisces. And so there's an energy of purification, of washing away, of cleansing, letting go of emotions. And that even, I feel, sort of is with the Sun conjuncting Pisces and moving into Aquarius today, of that just sort of just washing away. We're just letting go of the emotions and feelings that we no longer need to carry forward to us. We can leave them behind in the old year, and that connects us more to our true nature and brings about healing. So where we find ourselves with the tarot, we've got the Seven of Wands, the Determined Otter. So the Seven of Wands, which is Mars in Leo, and it's about how we stand up for ourselves, how we defend ourselves, have good boundaries, and yeah, create our security around us. And what I'm getting for that is very much the new moon energy for tomorrow. New moon in Mars, it's in Aries. It's all about sort of the pioneer, the go-getter, and doing it for yourself and by yourself. There's a risk of when you're working with others, or others want to work with you, that they may be not telling you the full truth or hiding the truth from you, because of that Neptunian energy in Pisces. So yeah, just make sure your boundaries are okay, and sort of check things out a bit deeper if others are trying to get you to be joining and do something with them, if collaboration. And I think that's sort of even more stated here because we've got the Six of Pentacles moving into the past, the Sacred White Scale Ball. And now the Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, give and take. This is moving into the past now. And I think sort of as we're getting into that, the Sun entering Aries, and then tomorrow the Moon entering Aries, it's about very much the I am. Aries is I am, and it's about being the individual and on your own. And so it's just getting a sense of needing to do strike out on your own, do things for yourself, and yeah, you know, at some point in the future be able to collaborate again with others. And the card below, we have the Queen of Cups, the Mother of Crystals. The Queen of Cups, water of water, fixed water, which is Scorpio. Scorpio sees below the surface. Scorpio has that quality of being able to research deeply, to see what's hidden and what's really going on. So in light of what I've just said, trust your instinct as well. Use your crystals, but trust your instinct. If you're getting that gut feeling or something like that, trust it. Come back to yourself. Put your boundaries up. The card from above, the dove from above, and it is doves, the doves of equality. We have the Justice card. This is about balance and harmony and truth and freedom and obviously justice, balancing the scales, and yeah, fairness. Okay, so you know, the spirit is highlighting fairness for us, and yeah, peace. Don't get into defend yourself, so you don't have to get into arguments with other people and things. And then moving on, we're moving into the Magician, the alchemical master. And as I said at the beginning of the reading, the alchemy is a continuing message that started at winter solstice for us with the Lovers and the Empress, and now we're becoming a master, an alchemical master. We've worked the last 3 months, we've worked with to transform our heart and open our hearts, let go of the emotions, let go of the old parts of us that we don't need to be taken forward. This is a real transformation period of time. And so shedding and letting go and releasing what doesn't work for us so that we can transform ourselves and evolve into who we're here to be at the next step. So we've done the heart, we've done the Empress, feminine energies, nurtured and healed ourselves over the past 3 months, and now we're moving into our mastery. Now we can manifest and manipulate the energy, and manipulate's always got a bad connotation to it, but when maybe play with the energies more, what we've learned and how we've evolved, we're now in a much better place to be able to be in flow with the energies and play with the energies. And I don't want to say control, it's not about controlling the energies, although there is an aspect. If when we're aligned and attuned to the energies, then sort of, you know, that very intuitive, being in alignment with the energies. Okay, so we're moving into that, which is quite a nice energy to be in. The clarifiers, the Two of Swords, the blind seal. In the dark of the moon at the above here, you can see just the crescent. We're not really sure which way we're going to go. And we won't get that, I think, until later in the week. For me, you've got the 4th day of the new moon, which is tomorrow. And then you've got 3 days before you step out into the new energies. So the 21st, so we're still in the dark of the moon now. We've not even got to the new moon point. It's still in that very waning, travelling through Pisces thing at the moment. But even when we get to the new moon tomorrow, we've got 3 more days until we start seeing the first crescents and the light returning. But the 2 days after, so we've got the new moon on tomorrow on the 21st, and we've got the 22nd. On the 23rd, we have Pluto entering Aquarius. So that's completely big change of energies and everything. And then on the 25th, we've got Mars changing sign as well. So there's this big wave of new energies coming in. So where we are right now, would not, you know, I'd give it a week I normally say about 3 days till you start seeing it, but it might be until the first quarter, the waxing half moon, which 20th. It's not until the 29th, that may be when things actually start coming to light. So we're in the solar light half of the year, and we get into the lunar light half of the lunar month, and then we might be able to see what's going on a bit better. So maybe hold your horses and just peruse the environment, keep your boundaries strong, defend yourself when you need to, don't get sweet talked into things by other people. Next to the Two of Swords, we've got the sacred fire, the rebirth in bonfire. So yes, this is that fire energy, the purification, the healing. Between now and next Wednesday the 29th, we're going to be rebirthed into this new energy, the solar energy, the lunar energy, the Plutonian energy, and the Mars energy. So then, we'll be able to look and see, okay, so where have I landed? What do I need to know? Where's the light? Okay, and what it does is it gives us the keys to our future. The Hierophant is the master of keys. So sort of the Hierophant in the old paradigm, we'd look to external authorities for our spirituality and religion and things like that, and structure and education and traditional values and traditional structures and everything. That is changing, and it's internal. It's becoming internal. We become our own authority, our own connection, our spirituality and connection to the divine, however we see that, is something internal. We don't have to go to a church. We don't have to have a priest or a pope or a go-between between us and the sacred and the divine. We have direct connection. And so we become our own masters. We have the keys to it all, to open our own spiritual doors. Underneath, which is the subconscious, it's all the stuff that's out of view, we can't see. Just out here, we've got the Six of Wands, the El Goliath hive. This is the hive mind coming together for victory. It's part of the new paradigm as well. Grassroots up rather than top down. And with that, we've got the King of Wands, the glowing white stag. Now, one of the big energies I've got for this solar eclipse, this spring equinox, and for the new moon, is working with the King of Wands. Fire of fire, that active taking on our power, that knowing who we are. I am all that I am. I am whole and complete. After the healing that we've done and everything, it feels like we're on this threshold of taking back our power, defending ourselves from others that might want to take our power. And so, yeah, the King of Wands just badgering me at the moment, about taking on that power, that active passion and fire, and directing ourselves rather than sort of being led. It feels like a very sort of active masculine side of fire, as opposed to the Queen, who's very receptive. Okay, so that's the King of Wands, and with that, catching our dreams. Okay, catching our dreams, that's what we're doing this next week, is catching the dreams, burning away the old, capturing the dreams, so that then when sort of we come to the light, we can step forward. We have the Two of Wands, the lightning struck antenna. this is our connection to divinity as well, to source, to the universe, and how sort of when we're in these energies, in this space, we open ourselves up, we receive the knowing, and it's like an electric current coming through us, an awakening, if you will. Okay. With that, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the oyster of Metatron. And so the Ten of Pentacles, it's the completion of the cycle, lighten everything up. We've brought everything down from source and brought it down into the 3D. And likewise, we can take our 3D up to divinity and that connection. And when we do that, we shine. This is another big message that's been coming through to me the last few days, is about it's time to shine. If you saw my morning message this morning, that was a big thing. Don't dim to fit in, and answering the call. It's time to, stop playing small and to stop, being afraid to shine. And that's supported by this, the expansion, the shedding snake. We're shedding the old skins. We're burning away the outworn, the outgrown stuff. We're healing and purifying ourselves, and we're stepping into the light. So that's my reading for spring equinox today. As I say, for me, actually I started working with it on Saturday at a shamanic event, and it will go through the next few days as well. So I've got stuff going on tomorrow, a solar eclipse, a spring equinox online retreat that I'm tying today and tomorrow's new moon in together because it's the right thing for me to do, and it just feels like it's just so connected, and the energy is just so big at the moment and quite intense. So yeah, shedding old skins and shining your light is a big theme at the moment. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel, and click on the wiggly bell for notifications of when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful spring equinox, and until next time, till tomorrow, thank you for watching.